welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to do dry versus oily for the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation. And
it is very remarkable.
It's remarkable.
I'm in number 34 beige medium. It's a little bit too dark now. We got these when we were at the beach, so.
Okay, I'm beige golden and it's so yellow. Oh my god, it's yellow. So this is a super full coverage foundation. It's like literally the most full coverage foundation
I think it's the most full coverage you could buy right now. It comes like, you just take it off and then you twist and it has a...
It doesn't have a
brush or a dropper. It's just like a dot. You just kind of dab.
Yeah, it's just kind of like a dot.
With the video, what we're going to do is I am very, very oily, extremely oily, insane. And Chelsea is very, very dry. But I also have
I'm not super dry. I'm not like extremely dry. I mean, I get patches, but I mean.
Well, I mean, she's dry and I'm oily. That's just the base of it. But I am very, very oily. I mean, my makeup doesn't even last for 3 hours most of the time. So I'm going to show you the steps I take to make my foundation last with this, and then she's going to show you the steps she'll take for her dry skin.
Dry versus oily. Let's go.
Let's do this thing. I done washed my face with my Mary Kay cleanser, and then I used my moisturizer on it by Eurocin this morning. So now I want to go in with the CoverFX Mattifying Foundation Primer.
This morning I washed my face with just some random cleanser I have that I bought from Marshall's. It's like $5.
I do love Marshall's
stuff. I know.
Though.
I have been using this Elemis products that I got sent. It's the Pro Collagen Marine Cream. I put it on every morning. Every morning. It's like it's anti-aging, reduces wrinkles, improves skin firmness, tones, and hydrates. I've been using these every day. I actually really like them. So I use that because I always want to moisturize before I put my makeup on. And
so I'm going to go straight in with the foundation and blend out with the Beauty Blender. Chelsea's going to go straight in with a foundation brush and then blend with the Beauty Blender. I think a Beauty Blender blends mine the way it needs to be, and brush makes my face look like too strokey or something.
The primer that I'm using is Smashbox. It's just the photo finish. It is oil free, but if you're super, super dry, you probably want a primer that is more of like an oil base to kind of bring some moisture into the skin. You really don't need a whole lot of this foundation.
But I use
That's your Keishia.
I use a whole bottle. And then I'm just gonna go straight in and start buffing with my Beauty Blender.
And I take it down my neck. I don't think this color really matches me anymore because I was really tan when I bought it. But I'm using it anyway. Oh, I guess it still matches, right? Yeah, this is
when you drag it down your neck.
Super yellow.
I feel like mine's a little bit orange.
If you have like super fine lines in your face, I've noticed that this kind of gets stuck like in my smile lines. Like if I don't have makeup on, you can't see them at all. But when I do put this on, it's like after a while I have these little indentions in my face. So if you have,
you bake.
I know. So if you have wrinkles or fine lines like a lot, like I don't really think I'd recommend this for someone who has a lot of fine lines.
Like more mature skin is what you're saying.
Right. It's definitely, I feel like, really good for oily skin though.
Yeah, I think it's good for oily skin, but there is other foundations too that I use. And I do mix a lot with this foundation. Like I will mix 2 or 3 foundations with one, so.
So before I put anything under my eye, I always use, well I haven't always done it, but I just started using a color corrector. I got this peach color from CoverFX. If you have really dark circles, you'll want to use a peach color to kind of cancel them out. Oh, another thing with this foundation, it does leave like brush strokes in your face too. Okay, so I only have the color corrector under my eyes. I was like, under my eye. And you can tell that it's already really canceled out a lot of that darkness. I don't actually have circles, I actually have a really deep vein under my eye.
You do, don't you?
It looks like I've been punched.
Okay, so
by Keishia.
Where is my concealer? I'm gonna go in with the Naked Concealer under my eye, and this is going to be cream highlight in a sort of way. Yeah, this is really light for my face, but it does make my foundation a little bit lighter, so I don't really mind it too much.
I'm gonna go in with my Pro Longwear Concealer from MAC. I always go back to this concealer, like no matter what.
I really love Fit Me by Maybelline. I like it just as much as this Naked. It's just a little bit too dark right now, so I will go in with it too over top this. Look at me, honey.
A little light.
I look like an Indian.
I don't know where my concealer brush is right now, so.
That's really good.
I'm gonna do it with my fingers.
It's just a professional look. Then I'm gonna go in with the Fit Me because it's a little bit darker and just kind of Calm it down a tad.
This is NC15, which is like the lightest shade it comes in.
I think mine is literally like 0. Fair.
So I conceal, and then I'm also putting it in areas that I want to just highlight. Not really need concealed, but.
And our beauty blenders are wet, if you guys are wondering.
Yeah. Some people don't like beauty blenders because they think they're really rough and they feel like sandpaper. And I'm like, well, did you wet it? Oh my God.
I got with my eyelids too, just a little bit. Now I'm going to set all of that, what I just done, not my cheek area or my temple, with a banana powder. So I'm gonna take it on my actual beauty blender, and I'm using the Wet n Wild contour palette. I forget what this is, caramel toffee, and I'm gonna use the banana shade in that. I do like the Anastasia banana shade, and I actually have the Lorac banana shade, but Lorac, whatever. This is cheaper alternative, so I'm just gonna show you guys that because I like it just as much.
So since my foundation was a little bit darker, the concealer kind of really lightened it up in the highlighted areas, and then I always go back around and bronze. So that'll kind of help warm it back up.
Okay, I've set those areas with banana powder, but now since I have oily skin, I have to bake those areas. And I'm going to do that with a translucent powder. I'm going to go in with Laura Mercier today. It is on the higher end side. I do have this too, and this is the one Chelsea will probably be using today. The Airspun, I like it just as much, but I've been traveling, and this is so much bigger than this. This is like $5, this is $38. This one's so much smaller, so I've had this one in my travel bag, but this is the one I'll be using today, but you can get this at Walmart for $5. And I'm
like it goes next to you.
And I'm gonna take that on my beauty blender and just set underneath my eyes with it.
Yeah, when you set under your eye, you're really only setting to get rid of the creases. I always like hold my face like this. Yeah. Because the more, expressions you make, the more your face is gonna crease before you get a chance to set it. So definitely set your under eye like right away. And I'm gonna just use the Coty Airspun and put it on my beauty blender.
I know this looks crazy, like I get it, but it's the only thing that works for oily skin. So I've got those spots baked. Oh, I really love this stuff though too.
I really like this powder, but the only thing that I do not like about it is that it's
messiest powder everyone will ever buy.
Yeah, it's the messiest powder ever, and it smells so like whatever I'm trying to say. What's the word? Fragrant? It's so messy.
I used Maybelline Fit Me to set my entire face of what I didn't set with the translucent powder, but right now I'm going to use Chelsea's MAC Studio Fix because I just want to use it.
And this is also good to set with if you have oily skin because it is powder foundation, so it'll give her
that's crazy
extra coverage, plus it sets and just really locks in that foundation. I can put this over my foundation and it'll literally last all day, like last through music festivals and everything. That's crazy.
Okay,
I'm gonna apply it with this big fluffy brush that I got from Tweezerman.
But first she's gonna drop it on the floor and get it extra dirty. You can juggle it
now.
out.
I'm gonna juggle.
Okay.
That's our next tutorial. If you have super dry skin, I don't know if I would double regular foundation and set with a powder foundation if you have super dry skin.
Well, like,
but I do not have super dry skin.
So you could probably go in with like a powder, just a setting powder over powder foundation. We use powder foundation over top of foundation because we're
cake faces.
We're extra.
We have to be super matte,
super bougie.
Full coverage. Make sure you get down your neck, y'all. You can even do your ears.
Chelsea was so sweet, and she bought me this Makeup Geek palette by Manny, and it is been in my travel bag, so you know I love it. And it's got like great transition shades, sparkly, crease shades. Great, it's great. It's all around great palette.
I'm gonna go ahead and dust this crap out from my eye.
See, she'll wipe hers away, and I won't until I'm like the last thing I can do.
Do you do eyebrows last?
I do it after my
Weirdo. Whenever I dust this away, I take whatever's left on the brush and I go ahead and just set my eyelids with it too, just to kind of lock in the makeup so that my eyeshadow blends really pretty on top of it and I don't have any creases. Well, I don't know where my pencil went, so I'm just gonna use dip
Go away. So for now, what's in my crease is Beaches and Cream and Sora. Now I'm going to go in with this redder shade. It is Mars. I'm gonna go with more pencil brush because I just want it to be really, really tight in my crease. Okay, now that I got that blended in on my crease, I'm gonna go back in with my fatter brush and take Frappe.
I'm using the Morphe 350 palette, and I can't tell you what shades I'm using because I just don't know. So I guess really if you have dry skin, you want to go more for a liquid or cream foundation.
Definitely. But I feel like with oily skin, you kind of have to have a cream or liquid too, because I feel like you want the coverage.
But then I think with that you need a good primer and a good setting powder.
I could never do my foundation and not use a powder.
No.
See, I would be like the greasiest mess.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna go in the darkest shade in this palette, Aphrodite.
As far as like cleansing your skin and taking care of your skin, you probably want something that's... Why can't he nap while
Like what she was saying with the cleansing of the skin. The thing is people with oily skin won't add a moisturizer to their skincare routine because they're like, I'm so oily, why would I want to add a moisturizer? But when you add a moisturizer, your skin doesn't have to produce that extra oil. It's not needing that oil as bad as what it would need it. So therefore, add the moisturizer, your skin will not produce as much oil once it gets used to the skincare regimen.
Okay.
Snack.
So what I was going to say about skincare. So you want to use an alcohol-free cleanser. Alcohol-free cleanser, toners, anything that will really dry out your skin. Probably nothing with sulfates in it, so that dries your skin out too. And definitely a heavy-duty moisturizer. You can use a lighter one like in the morning time, but at night really just lay it on there. And I have been using this, like I said, the Pro Collagen Elemis, and it's been awesome. I used to use just Olay from Walmart, and it's really good too. I used it for a long time.
And like most of my eyeshadow brushes are from Walmart. Most of them are e.l.f. or Echo Tools. I have the Anastasia Deep Brow Brush though that I use.
Oh, and for exfoliating, if you think that you should exfoliate a lot to get rid of the dry skin or dry patches, you might actually be doing more damage to your skin as far as just drying it out even more. I don't exfoliate more than twice a week. If you really want to get rid of the dry patches, maybe just try like a warm washcloth in the shower as like a scrub instead of the harsh chemicals from an exfoliator.
Come on, Lane. We're almost to the finish line. Now I'm going to set my eyebrows with the Mary Kay brow gel. It's clear, and Stephanie sent this to me. Thank you, Stephanie. I'm going to dust away all the baking with my Kat Von D brush. I got this like 2 years ago. It's my favorite brush I've ever invested in. It's got a shade light in. It's a contouring brush. I'm going to bronze up my skin. I'm not contouring, I'm bronzing up my skin. Like I said, this is not me contouring. I'm just bronzing to warm my skin back up. And I'm using Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. It really does smell like chocolate. And then I'm going to take my shade light brush and I'm going to use my shade in. And I'm going to go in with my Rock contouring palette in the medium contour. My forehead is so small, so I won't do any shading up here.
My forehead is not small, so I will shade up there. So I'm going in with the Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to use this middle contour shade with this fluffy brush from Coastal Scents. And I contour all over my forehead and my temple. Well, not all over my forehead, but...
Yeah, she needs to. Big face. Now I'm going to go in with the Airspun and clean up my contour, like cook it.
And I'm not really contouring with this. This is just, I'm just warming up the face, so I guess I shouldn't have really said contour. I'm bronzing.
Cameron got that my Santa beard.
What?
Cameron calls that my Santa beard. This really is the best eyeliner in the world. Like, I will just lay it hands down. I had the Bare Minerals one, and it sucks compared to Kat Von D liquid eyeliner. It's just trooper. It just like makes me so happy.
I'm gonna go with a slightly darker shade out of this palette with this little Tweezer Man contouring brush. It's super cute and fluffy and tiny.
Oh, I just die for this freaking.
I know.
I just can't. It makes my life so easy. I cannot express it. If you buy anything from this video, please don't buy the foundation.
Buy the Kat Von D eyeliner that you bought at the
I'm
beach.
like an eyeliner brat now. I don't want anything unless it's trooper. Where's my mascara brush? What happened?
Did you chew on it?
It's like $28. What do you think happened? I'm not kidding.
I really don't know.
You're supposed to know.
Google it.
Okay, I'm just kind of cutting my lashes because I'm putting on glossies. Because I suck without. Because I'm a real piece of trash. If you know the truth. Now I gotta highlight my beak. Now I'm gonna wipe away my beard.
Okay, so we're done. went ahead and finished. Oh.
What is it? A little bit of a lie.
You can find this foundation at Sephora. Where else?
Probably Macy's.
Macy's, I'm sure you can get it at Macy's.
Online, and if you
definitely online.
If you use Ebates and like got on Sephora and bought the foundation, you would get like sometimes like Ebates is like 3% cash back. So if you ordered this online through Ebates, you would get money back on buying the foundation, like 3% cash back. I think the total of the foundation is like $55, right?
Yeah, the foundation is $55, which is expensive, but
I do think it's worth it because anytime like you buy a double wear or if you're buying Tarte, you're at least paying $38 to $40.
Right.
Definitely between $28 and $38. So,
and with this being so full coverage, you really don't need a whole lot.
Like you could probably four dots and be done. So I don't know when I'll ever run out of this foundation, to be completely honest. My body was still as heavy as when I bought it. I mean,
I still have a lot left too.
Yeah, so I think it is worth the price personally for dry or oily skin. It's Keishia approved. And like with me, you've seen that I had to bake my face in order for my foundation to last. Chelsea don't. She sets with a full coverage foundation, and so do I, even though I am oily and she's dry. It doesn't matter. If you're super dry, I just think you should set your face with just a regular powder, not a powder foundation.
It definitely sets into wrinkles and lines. I guess that's one negative about it.
Like I do live it every day. Like if I'm wearing makeup, I wear full coverage every day anyway. A lot of people don't. Like sometimes people just put on BB cream. Yeah. I'm not that person.
If you're used to BB cream, or
you're not gonna like it.
You get like a super lightweight foundation, you probably won't like this foundation. At least not for every single day.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like a foundation that I can just put on and then go. But for me, if I use this, I feel like I have to have a full face over top.
I gotta have lashes, I gotta have a lip, I gotta have highlight. Definitely me too. I need the full coverage.
Yeah, I mean that's just what I like.
Yeah.
So I wear it every day. But
yeah. Well, we appreciate you guys stopping by our channel. We hope to do more videos for you guys. Leave us comments below on what you'd like to do. What you'd like to see. Please comment on our video, share our video, like our video, give us a thumbs up, please. Subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.